welcome back. So we're going to get a little bit into what exactly yoga is. As I said in the first video, I think yoga has been so incredibly westernized and come to a point where it's becoming so much more accessible to people. And we're starting to realize that this is really an incredible tool we can use in our everyday life to start uplifting and transforming ourselves. But from my experience of being a yoga teacher for quite a few years now, is that people don't actually know what yoga is, and we see these images of people slim and slender in leggings and a crop top, and we immediately think, okay, yoga's not for me. But the truth is that yoga is so much more than just a physical practice. Yoga was started over 5,000 years ago. So it's one of the oldest practices known to mankind and was originally practiced by the ancient yogis of India as a way to keep them elevated and functioning at their highest level. And that's exactly what yoga is. Yoga is essentially the science of being human. It's the science and awareness of our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual self. So what do I mean by that when I say that? Yoga is really coming to an understanding of the full spectrum of what we are as human beings, that we aren't just physical, and that we have in fact 4 different bodies. We clearly have a physical self, which is our arms, our legs, our body, our organs, everything in the physical self. It's also then very clear that we have a mental body, we have a mind, we have thoughts, we think all the time, we imagine. And it's very clear we also have an emotional self. We feel things every day, every moment. We have a completely different side of ourselves that allows us to experience through our emotions. And then it is also very clear that we have a spiritual self or a soul, which is our unique, individual, authentic self. That is you, that is me, that is no one else in all of existence. And that is exactly what yoga is this perfect, beautiful practice that allows us to connect with and develop these 4 crucial components of ourselves, so that we aren't just developing ourselves on a physical level, but also continuously working with ourselves, being aware of and developing our emotional, spiritual, and mental self. So it's absolutely just a gift. I mean, when I discovered yoga, it completely changed my life, and I actually ended up just quitting my job and now do it full time. And I'm so blessed to now be running my own studio space, to run my own courses and classes, and now be honored to be teaching this course. So getting a little bit deeper into the understanding of yoga, on a physical level, what is happening? Why would we do it? So yoga is coming into an understanding that we are these significant energetic beings. What I mean by that is that we start to understand that energy is moving through our body every single moment at a significant rate. Our heartbeat, our organs, our blood flowing, there's all this energy moving all the time. And as we go throughout our day, we're also taking in so much information, we're giving out so much energy, and this constant energy exchange is happening between us and the world around us. And as this process happens, it is very natural that energy gets blocked in certain aspects of the body, whether it's through stress or tension or whatever it may be, having too much fun. All these things result in certain physical components and blockages that can happen in the body. So what yoga is doing is allowing us to have a practice where we can bring certain movements and motions into the body that is allowing for any tension and dis-ease or blockages to be released and ironed out of the body. To get into those areas, maybe it's your hip or your shoulders or your neck, where energy has literally just become blocked and stagnant. And we're starting to bring certain movements into this area that allows for this energy to finally be released and eased out of the body. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's literally the most amazing self-healing practice you can do. And it's really opening the body up, allowing the energy to flow efficiently, effectively, and to express ourselves in a happy and healthy way. Also, by bringing in this movement into the body, we're getting the energy flowing, and in so we're elevating the energy levels of the body. The energy levels of our body are directly related to our emotions, to our excitement, and when we have a lot of energy, we naturally feel happy and excited and ready for the day. But when we're lacking in energy, we feel quite lethargic and we don't have much motivation. So that's also what yoga is doing, is bringing that energy into our body, into our life, that we have that enthusiasm and incredible zest for life. So that is why it is something that everybody can do and find value in. We are coming into ourselves to become aware of who and what we are, to become aware of where we are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, so that we can work with these different aspects of ourselves and elevate them into our highest potential. So please, if you have any further questions on this, let us know. There's more videos explaining it, but I think to start, just to give you that overall understanding of yoga, it's really about coming into your self-awareness, becoming aware that you are more than just a physical being, and that we can uplift and empower ourselves on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level through the practice of yoga. Okay, so I'm so excited to share the rest of this course with you as we actually now get into the physical practice, how to do it, what postures we can use. So tune in and let's get on to the next video.